welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Amanda and today I'm reviewing the Pecute dog backpack or pet carrier backpack. This is what it looks like. The backpack is from Amazon and I wanted to do this review specifically for dachshunds. You'll still find useful information about the pros and cons of this backpack, but I am also speaking as a dachshund dog owner. So if you do have a dachshund, I highly recommend that you keep watching. As usual with my review videos, I will talk a little bit about this backpack as well as go into the pros and cons from my perspective. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting off, this is the blue backpack with the acrylic windows. So as you can see here and in the front, they do have an option for mesh as well. So instead of the acrylic, they have mesh in these sections. And then I also want to show you, this is more of like a heather blue. So just in case you are interested in this color, this is what it looks like. This is not just for dogs, it's also for cats too. That's why it's called like a pet carrier, but I am reviewing it from a dog owner perspective. And this holds pets up to 18 pounds. I think our dachshund is like a mini/tween size dachshund. He is about 13 pounds. I will leave my dog's specific measurements in the description box below because I can't quite remember off the top of my head, just in case you want to compare. There are a ton of features and I feel like this backpack is really well thought out. As you can see, there's this front window here that opens up so that your pet can, pop his head through. Over here, this opening, and as you can see, like the windows provide like a clear, view for them out as well as like for us to look in. It also has a side pocket so you could put like a water bottle here, and then it also has this other side pocket for poop bags, which I thought was really useful. So it has like this little opening where you can put the roll of poop bags in here and just like pull it through. So that's like a really awesome design. It also has like these two smaller pockets here. This one has a zipper right here, and then this one also has a zipper, so that is also spacious as well. Okay, and then I guess this is like for a little card. I guess maybe like for travel if you want to like put your name, address, and phone number. These sides open up, so both sides actually open up like this. So it makes it easy for the pet to go in and out, and again, both sides do that. There's also a pad in here, so it's reversible. It has like a soft, like fleece almost material, and then the bottom is like a nylon material. So it's almost like this is for colder months and this is for warmer months. So I like that type of option, and it makes the bottom a little more durable. You also have this strap here. It's actually like attached to the bottom of the bag, but this is so you can like kind of attach this to their collar or harness to make sure, like for extra security, that they don't fall out. The straps are kind of padded. As you can see, they're kind of thick, and there is also a chest strap and a waist strap down here. But what's also great is that this opens up, this back part opens up. Really simple, you just unzip it, open that up, and then in here, this pops out. Sorry, this is kind of hard to show. There's like this little pull tab here, and then this opens up into like a little like hangout section for your pet. And then it also has its own, oh my gosh, this is like a workout for my arm. This opens up to like a little door as well. And this is padded with that fleece material. This pad that's in the inside of the main backpack area, it can be removed and washed separately. So really this is like a cover, and it has a zipper around it. This backpack is also collapsible. So I actually haven't done this myself, but let me push this in. This back side is really easy to, fold up. So I think you open both panel doors. So from here, you like fold this section and then fold this down, I believe. And then you fold the doors in. And there you go. Like, I don't think there's a way to like kind of secure it down. But this is like pretty flat and travel friendly. So you could definitely put this like in a suitcase if you want to travel, you know, post-COVID. But yeah, so that's kind of a nice feature. Let's go ahead and dive into the pros finally. So I love the expandable section. I think that's really innovative, and I like that it's really easy to open and close. I haven't tested this out yet, but I believe, you know, if your pet is in the backpack section, once you put the backpack down, you can open up the expandable section while they're still in there, so you don't have to like take them out and put them back in just to expand it. So I think that's really great to have. I also want to point out that all the areas of the backpack where the pet is contained, like the zippers, they have this extra security clip for extra security, and just to make sure that, you know, if it accidentally comes apart, that the pet won't fall out, which I think is good and it doesn't hurt to have. I think it's really great that there's also a decent amount of pockets. You can hold poop bags, you know, wallet, keys, a water bottle. I think, you know, that's a pretty decent amount of stuff to include in the pockets of a backpack. I would also say carrying it is pretty comfortable. There's, you know, the chest strap and the waist strap, which help a lot with the support, especially for heavier dogs like ours. But I think it was pretty decent. We tested this out, and I think I held it for about an hour with our dog in it, and it wasn't too bad. I think we've had a backpack that wasn't as great and as supportive, so I think that helped a lot. And the straps are very adjustable. I would say as a petite person, I'm like 5 feet tall, and, you know, I was able to tighten the straps enough, and it was decent. I also think it's really easy for our dog to go in and out, or at least be carried in and out of the backpack because of the sides being able to open completely. I think that's a really great feature. Now moving on to the cons, I feel like it was a little too spacious for our dachshund. You know, as you know, dachshunds are kind of slim and long, and it was just a little extra room that he didn't really need. He was moving around a lot just because there was a lot of extra space to move around in and keep adjusting. So I don't know if he was that comfortable. I would also say the opening is too high for him, so he wasn't really able to utilize that, and if he does, like, it looks like he's choking, just because dachshunds are just shorter in general in height. The opening window is just a little too high. I don't know if your dachshunds might be taller, but for ours particularly, he couldn't really make use of that. Like, it is a good way to get fresh air, but he can't really like peep out the window like other taller dogs probably could. It's also a little bulky to wear. It's not very flattering. It's not as aesthetically appealing as other backpacks are. It definitely looks like a pet carrier. Like, it almost looks like a little mini spaceship. It's just very large, especially for me as a petite person. It's just very big and spacious, and I feel like that's a little too much space for our dachshund. He doesn't really need that much. I also want to point out that this pad, what this is made out of when you unzip it, it's like this wood piece here, and then basically, you know, like that foam material. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it is comfortable, provides kind of like a firm-ish pad. If your dog is prone to accidents or something like that, just keep that in mind, that I don't know if the inside would handle accidents well, just because of what it's made out of. But it's nice that this is washable, and I believe you should probably just hand wash it maybe. The padding on the expandable section is not removable, so I kind of wish that it was, because it makes sense that both sides are removable, but I get that, like, for the design it makes sense to just sew it in. But just keep that in mind, like, if it gets dirty, you know, you'll have to kind of spot treat it to clean it as is, like, inside of the backpack. You can't like remove it. Overall, this is a well thought out backpack. You can just tell from all the features that they added, like from the poop bag dispenser to the additional clip where all the zippers are, to the expandable hangout section for your pet. I think that's really cool to have, you know, especially if you like hike or go to different areas where you don't really necessarily want to take your dog out of the backpack, maybe like, you know, where it's dirtier or anything like that. I think this is a really cool functional backpack, and I really appreciate all the features that they put into this. Overall, I think this is a good option for small dogs or pets, but because of dachshunds and their length and their unique height, I feel like it's not the most ideal option for a backpack. I would say it's just a little bit too much room, and the front opening is not meant For dachshunds, you know, it's just a little too high for them to utilize, and that takes out part of the main feature of this backpack. I would say in general, he sits comfortably in it, but he just can't utilize that front opening. We have tried like 3 dog backpacks so far, and this I would say is my second top option. It's decent, and for the money, I think it's a pretty good purchase, and I would recommend maybe considering this as an option for your dachshund, but I would say it's not my absolute favorite. I will be doing a future review on our favorite dog backpack for our dachshunds, so feel free to subscribe if you want to, you know, stay tuned for that video. Hopefully I'll have that up by Christmas, but just for now, I think this is a decent backpack. Definitely probably useful for dogs that are a little bit bigger, a little taller, but yeah, I hope that helps you from a dachshund owner perspective. Give this video a like if this video helped you, and don't forget to subscribe for more dog videos and reviews like this. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!